Hello students, I am Mrs. Kalpana Raje from Vidya Pratishthan Spur English Medium School Bhor. Welcome you to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to study the classification of plants from Standard 9 Science and Technology. Before starting the lesson, we must know the classification of living organisms. Living organisms are classified into two main groups. They are prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Prokaryotic means not having distinct nucleus. Kingdom Monera is the only example of prokaryotic. Eukaryotic means having distinct nucleus. They are divided into two groups, unicellular and multicellular. Unicellular means having only one cell and they include kingdom Protista. Examples are amoeba and euglena. Multicellular means having many cells. They are again divided into two groups, that is with cell wall and without cell wall. With cell wall organisms are again divided into two groups. They are autotrophs, example plants. Heterotrophs, example fungi. Without cell wall group includes all animals. Now let's see about kingdom Plantae. Plants are autotrophic living organisms as they perform photosynthesis with the help of chlorophyll, and all other living organisms are depend on plants for their food. Now we must know the basis or criteria for classification. The presence or absence of organs is the first criteria for classification of plants. Presence or absence of separate conducting tissue for conduction of water and food is the next criteria for classification. Do the plants bear seed? If yes, then whether the seeds are enclosed in a fruit or not is the important criteria for classification. For higher level of plant classification, different characteristics are considered for classification. That is, depending upon absence or presence of flowers, fruits and seeds. Plants are classified as cryptogams and phanerogams. Depending upon whether the seeds are enclosed within a fruit or not, phanerogams are again classified as gymnosperms and angiosperms. Angiosperms are further classified as monocots or dicots depending upon number of cotyledons in seeds. Now let's see the classification of kingdom Plantae. Plants are categorized into two main classes. They are cryptogams and phanerogams. Cryptogam means reproduce through spore formation and phanerogam means plants having special structure for reproduction and produce seeds. Cryptogams are again divided into three divisions. They are Thallophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta. Phanerogams are divided into two divisions. They are gymnosperms and angiosperms. Gymnosperm means seeds of these plants do not have natural covering. Angiosperm means their seeds are covered. Angiosperms are again divided into dicotyledonous and monocotyledonous. Now let's know about first class of kingdom Plantae, that is cryptogams. The plants which reproduce through spore formation are called cryptogams. They do not bear flowers or seeds. Cryptogams are having three divisions, that is Thallophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta. Now let's know the characteristics of division Thallophyta. These plants mainly grow in water. This group of plants which do not have specific parts like root, stem, leaves, flowers but are autotrophic due to the presence of chlorophyll. They are called algae. Algae show great diversity. They may be unicellular or multicellular, may be very small, that is microscopic, or may be large. Examples of algae are Spirogyra, Ulothrix, Ulva and Sargassum. Algae may found in fresh water or saline water. Means you can see the algae in rivers, ponds, wells or also in seas. They usually have soft and fiber-like body. Various types of fungi, yeasts and molds which do not have chlorophyll are also included in this group. Then do they perform photosynthesis? No, because absence of chlorophyll. Now let's see the examples of Thallophyta. They are Ulva, Chara and Spirogyra. Now let's see the second division of cryptogams, that is Bryophyta. This group of plant is called amphibians of kingdom Plantae because they grow in moist soil but need water for reproduction. Do you remember frog? It also amphibian animals. Means live on land and also in water. These plants also use water and soil. So they are amphibians. Okay. They reproduce by spore formation. The structure of plant body of Bryophyta is flat, ribbon-like long, without true roots, stems and leaves. Instead, they have stem-like or leaf-like parts and root-like rhizoids. They do not have specific tissues for conduction of food and water. Okay. Examples of Bryophyta division: Funaria, Marchantia and Anthocerus. Now let's see the third division of cryptogams, that is Pteridophyta. Plants from this group have well-developed roots, stem and leaves, and also separate tissues for conduction of food and water. But they do not bear flowers and fruits. They reproduce with the help of spores formed along the back or posterior surface of their leaves. These plants reproduce asexually by spore formation and sexually by zygote formation. Plants of Pteridophyta division are ferns, Selaginella and Lycopodium. Thus, we have completed first class of kingdom Plantae, that is cryptogams. In next video, we are going to learn about phanerogams. If you like the video, please do like and subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice time.